Hello everybody. This week we will talk about e-commerce websites, the platforms, and the security aspect of e-commerce platforms. So I don't know if you're aware of this, but systems out there like BigCommerce, Volusion, Shopify, 3D Cart, Miva, they have their own internal backup processes. However, they don't have it on a per store basis. So if you have a website or if you have an e-commerce site on Shopify, your store is not individually backed up if something happens to it. What could happen to it? Number one, your template could be screwed up. Somebody messes up the template. Number two, one of your staff members might delete a product by mistake or category by mistake. So the moment you delete it from Shopify or any other e-commerce platform, you're going to have to contact them and you're going to have to tell them, hey, can we do a restore? And it's a pain in the butt. And another reason we want to talk about this today is because I don't know if you heard about the news, Volusion system got hacked last week. It seems like some credit cards were stolen. Volusion, we believe that Volusion handled this really well. They informed the authorities right away. But it goes to tell you that anybody could be hacked and anybody could be affected by this at any point. And we can talk about 50 other examples of how other people try to hack you. There are JavaScript issues that you have with hosted solutions. Somebody might be sending a bot to your website trying to order and add to cart and steal credit cards if you have any unsecured JavaScript on your front-end pages. There are so many things that could happen. So Joe, what happened with Volusion?
So it seems that hackers tried to get in. They found the hole in the system.
This is version 1
only,
right?
version 1.
Okay.
Yeah, and they were able to gain access to credit card information and user data. I can't remember exactly what percentage of users it affected, but again, like you said, I think Volusion caught it pretty quickly and they were able to combat it.
So the problem with an issue like this is that you don't know how these problems will affect you from a security standpoint. If your JavaScript is hacked or if your website is hacked, you are worrying about the operational issues that you might have. You have to continue selling, so there's no load issue, etc. But if the platform gets hacked, then obviously the platform needs to resolve this. But on Volusion's defense, any platform could be hacked.
Yeah.
I mean, CIA, FBI, these are all systems and government systems get hacked. So if those systems can get hacked, anybody could be hacked. The issue is how fast you handle this. So what are some of the things that we do for clients, not at a high level like this with the example of Volusion, but how do we ensure that our clients are affected at a minimal level when something like this happens?
Yeah, absolutely. So one, we always make sure that we have proper firewalls in place, whether it be on the server level or on the site level. And then the second thing is we're always constantly taking backups because like you said, if something does happen, we want to ensure that we can easily back up and not just back up the entire site as a whole, but we actually take individual backups, whether it's just the products or just the categories, and we separate it because oftentimes I might make changes, tons of changes to my site, and then all of a sudden something happens to my product pages. Now I need to do an entire site backup, losing all the changes that I originally created just to get my products back.
Yeah.
So it's really important that you have those individual backups so you don't have to deal with, like you said, going to whether it be Shopify or BigCommerce and them having a full site backup from a week ago or 2 weeks ago.
Because you lose all the new products, all the new orders, all the new customers.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So e-commerce owners give access to multiple people. And sometimes the person that you're giving access to might not know what the hell he or she is doing, right? So this is a problem. Very few people know this actually, but Optimum 7 is a hosting company as well. We host our own web services, and this is for all the integrations that we do with BigCommerce, Shopify, Magento, 3D Cart, Vtex. All the code, all the infrastructure is hosted on our service, so we could easily get hacked as well if we weren't careful. Even if we were careful, if there's a good hacker and says, I'm gonna hack Optimum 7, they will be able to. So that's what we're saying here. It's impossible to be hack-free. Therefore, you should have your backups, you should have your templates backed up, your products backed up, and also you should have a firewall, and you should definitely have an SSL certificate on your website. If you don't have that, you're really, really vulnerable. And also look at the JavaScript codes on your site, the tracking codes, etc., to see vulnerabilities.